Okay, hello everybody, welcome back. Now, I know I do appreciate that a lot of my time in my videos does go more towards the licensed side of radio. That's never really been my intention, honestly. It kind of just worked out that way because I started this channel just as I got licensed, if you know what I mean. That kind of kick-started my fascination, my love into this hobby. So as I'm learning, I'm kind of trying to help others learn, you know. That is why most of my videos are about the licensed side of it. I know I don't give as much love to CB as I really should. Well, one, because CB is where I started in the hobby, and two, well, this channel is all things radio, so I should really pay a bit more attention into CB. And I mean, I love CB. I'll never stop using CB. I use it on a regular basis, but I just don't have enough people local to me to contact to, you know, make it a big thing within the hobby for me, if you know what I mean. Most of my contacts and enjoyment does come from the licensed side of it. But saying that, I still very much love the licensed side, license free side, sorry. It's a lot more relaxed in my opinion. You don't have to give your call sign all the time. And believe it or not, PMR is actually my favourite band. It's actually my favourite part of radio. I love the whole idea of seeing what contacts you can get with such little power. So yeah, I know I spend way too much time doing the licensed stuff. But today's video is all about FreeBand. What is FreeBand? If you've never heard of it, it doesn't matter at the end of the day. It's not overly important. But if you have heard of it and you don't quite know what it is, well, this video is to kind of go through it a little bit vaguely, you know. It's not a massive deal to it, but it's a common thing in CB radio, and this is what FreeBand is. Okay, so what is FreeBand? Well, if you know, here especially in the UK anyway, we actually have two blocks of channels. We have the UK 40 and we have the EU CEPT, which is the same frequencies that the Americans use. Now, all FreeBand really is, in the grand scheme of things, you know, in a nutshell, is the gap between where the EU CEPT block ends and the UK 40 block starts, if you know what I mean. In simple terms, the EU CEPT channel block that we are legally allowed to have license free ends on 27,405 megahertz. That's the last channel in that block. Whereas the UK 40 block that we also have license free starts at 27,60125 megahertz. Yeah, don't ask about the 0.25, it's just a UK thing. I don't know why. But yeah, as you know, because we start the UK 40 block at 60125, 601 basically, to keep it short and sweet, but the EU CEPT ends on 405. There's a little gap between that, if you know what I mean. That, in a nutshell, is FreeBand. What FreeBand is, it's not named FreeBand because it's a license free portion. It's named FreeBand because it's allocation free. It's never been allocated. It's not part of CB, it's not part of ham radio or the licensed radio. It's just a little portion of the spectrum in between that is not recognised or allocated to either. CB operators kind of just claimed it as theirs, if you know what I mean. Yeah, they kind of just decided they wanted it and had it, really. But it realistically, it's not allocated, and technically it is actually illegal to operate on it, to transmit on it, whether you're licensed or not. That is as well. It's illegal to operate on Now, even if you've never heard of FreeBand, I guarantee you've heard of 27555 megahertz. Everybody's heard of it. Or they call it the 555, 27555, or the triple nickel. All the same thing, just means 27555 megahertz. That is kind of known as a international calling channel, if you know what I mean. That's where people go on the FreeBand to get long distance contacts, or DXing as they call it. It's just, yeah, it's basically just used as an unofficial calling channel. But like I say, it's actually illegal to transmit on. That works in England as well as, I'm pretty sure, America as well. That's illegal. I'm not sure about other countries. It may be legal in other countries, that little block of frequency. But as far as I'm aware, it's illegal to us. Ofcom declared it's not allocated. The FCC, which is Americans' version of Ofcom, have declared it's not allocated. So if it's not allocated, it's not there for anyone to specifically use, if you know what I mean. It's just an empty part of the spectrum that's not meant to be used. It's meant to be just that little gap between two blocks, so to speak. So that, in a nutshell, is what FreeBand is. It's just a little allocation between channels, if you know what I mean, on CB. As I say, it's fully illegal to transmit on, with or without a license, but it's very, very common, especially for Italians and things like that. And you also find on a 27555, it's people that are running ridiculous power. There's a lot of foul language on there. There's a lot of racism on there. I mean, I've heard absolute mayhem on the 555. You've got people just constantly whistling down the microphones, just blowing everybody's signal out of the water. Basically, on the 27555, even though it's kind of unofficially known as a calling channel, it's really hard to get a contact on it, because everybody's just talking straight over the top of each other's signal, and then someone comes along and whistles or plays music down it, and it just blows everybody's signal out. So even if it was legal, it's not much of a calling channel. It's actually more well used for shortwave listeners. That's like a term for just people that like to listen to radio. They don't talk, they like to listen. And 27555 is mainly popular for the listeners, really, because you just have a little giggle out of it, you know, all the rubbish they're talking and what have you. A lot of people just enjoy listening to it, and yeah. So, as I say, that's what FreeBand is. It's nothing special, it's nothing legal, but it seems to be a big part of CB. I don't know why, but yeah. Anyway, I hope this helped you out. It's always nice to learn new things. Have you ever had any contact on 27555? I mean, I like to listen to it quite a lot, to be fair. I often listen to it when we've got good propagation, we've got good skip. I like to have a listen to it in the background while I'm busy on my computer or something. So yeah, there we go, guys. That's FreeBand for you. So yeah, thanks for watching, and 7 threes.